Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the beautiful Celebrity Apex. Today, I'm going to be giving you a walking tour of all public areas of the ship. We're going to check out the retreat area. We're going to take a look at the pool, the sun decks, and a ton of other places. So make sure you have a cold drink, because this is going to be a full walking tour of the beautiful Celebrity Apex. Now, right next to us, as you can see, that's the Norwegian Prima. We're parked in Cozumel today. Let me show you the pool statue really quick. As you know, all of the Edge class ships, well, maybe you don't know, but all of the Edge class ships have a statue, a pool statue, and it's different. This particular one on the Apex is the heart, right? On the Edge, we have the butterfly wings. On the Beyond, we have the Elephant Man. And on the Ascent, we have the beautiful Ocho, who's an octopus. So this right here is the main area of the ship. This is the pool. This is the only pool except for the Solarium, which is indoor, and I'll show you in a little bit. Tons of loungers, as you can see, but again, remember, today is a port day, so we're currently docked. This is day 4 of my trip. We're docked in Cozumel. It's like 10:30 a.m., so most people are off the ship. That you see, not very busy. You see there are folks walking right over there. Let me give you a little bit less light so you can see a little better. There we go. So take a look. You see those folks? They're walking. So that walking track goes from deck 14, rises over there on deck 15, goes all the way across the top deck, as you can see right here, and continues towards the aft of the ship. Now the aft of deck 14 on the Celebrity Apex is beautiful. Just like every other Edge class ship, there's a rooftop garden and a rooftop garden grill here. I will show you that. But first, if we turn around and take a look. So that is the Apex sign. As you can see, we came all the way from down there. And there's an auxiliary place over here on the side of the ship if you needed more loungers. So the Edge class ship does have a ton of loungers, not just by the pool, but strategically kind of placed all over the ship. So let's go take a look at the rooftop garden. Now, if you keep walking on this walking track, it'll actually bring you to the other side in the rooftop garden. So we're gonna walk it, and I'll show you this. It's like a hallway. Hello, good sir. And that right here is rooftop garden. Now let's check it out. So take a look. This is where you can play pickleball. You can just hang out here. All of these areas are free. First come, first serve. They do play movies under their stars and a whole bunch of sports events here as well. This is the rooftop garden, located in the back, in the aft of the Celebrity Apex, and every other Edge class series cruise ships. They are designed a little different. Like the Beyond, the Edge, and the Ascent have a little bit of a different configuration, but it's, generally speaking, this is what it looks like. Let me give you a quick spin. So this right here is the rooftop garden grill. It's what they call dining under the skies. So you can have burgers, barbecue here, a whole bunch of steaks. It's really nice. I dined here before. And what's cool about this place is it has an open kitchen right over here. So that's the rooftop grill kitchen. So they cook right here. You sit right here and enjoy a nice dinner. Nice area. And again, the configuration is a little different between the Ascent, the Edge, the Beyond, and then the ship right here. Check it out. There's someone washing windows on the Prima. Nice. I hope he's strapped in, because it is far down to the pier. You see that pier? Woo! Pretty cool. Alright, so if we continue down, so let me just give you a little bit of a pointer here. Remember, we walked down from there? So that's the side of the ship. This right here is the Rooftop Garden and the Rooftop Garden Grill. And if you continue walking, you get to the Sunset Bar, which in my opinion is like one of the nicest areas on the ship. Get to enjoy a nice drink, chill out, and look at the probably some of the best views in the house. So take a look, we came from there, right? This is the back of the Sunset Bar, and check out this view right here. That right there is the back of the buffet, so if you can come out and get some nice food, come out here and enjoy the view as well. We'll go down there and I'll show you what that looks like. There's a bar over here with a friendly bartender. Now the difference between like the Beyond, the Ascent, and then the Apex and the Edge is on the Beyond and the Ascent, there's like an auxiliary little hot tub slash pool area over here that you can enjoy some really nice sunny days. But on the Apex and the Edge, pool is not here. I think they added this on the Beyond. I believe the Excel is going to have one as well. So we came from all the way over there. That's the Sunset Bar. Like I was telling you, if you continue walking down past the little auxiliary tanning slash beach chair area, you will see a statue. Every Edge class ship has a different statue right here. This is the Rooftop Garden one. Like for example, on the Ascent, there's a bear and a dancing ballerina. Right on the Edge, you have a horse, and then the Beyond has a bean. Well, this right here is the Apex one. Now notice when you're doing the walking, there's the walk on the left and then the run on your right. So this right here is probably one of my favorite parts of the Edge class series of cruise ships, is the magic carpet. This is like 90 tons. It's very heavy. It's a multi-functional venue. Sometimes you can sit right there on the side of the ship, just like you can see, serving your drinks. There's a bar inside and just providing really nice views. Whether you're docked right here, as you can see, or if you're moving in the middle of the ocean, it's really amazing to be able to kind of sit outside of the ship. Right, it has comfortable chairs. Let me zoom in there for you. You can see there are people in there now. There's a bar, so you could just grab a drink, chill out, enjoy, listen to some music, or just watch the views. It's magic. It really is. No pun intended. The other thing it does too, it lowers down to a little bit closer to the ocean, and sometimes they have dinner on the carpet, right? So they provide you a special dinner where you can kind of sit almost on the side of the ship, enjoying the view and eating a really nice dinner. And another thing that's really cool about the magic carpet, sometimes it becomes a tender station. So this is where they lower the carpet all the way down, and this can serve as a station for you to tender off and onto ships. So it's really amazing. I love the magic carpet. You definitely need to check it out. It's free for everybody, and there is a bar inside. So this right here is your pool deck. So notice there's a bar right over here. This is where you can get a drink. A couple of places to sit down and hang out. Let me show you what that looks like. This is where you can grab yourself lunch every day. I think it's from something like 11 a.m. or to almost 5 p.m. You can get burgers, fries, all kinds of other stuff. There's coffees, juices, all of that's right here. Now if you're gonna walk past Mast Grill right here on deck 12, whenever the magic carpet parks, you can get to the magic carpet. So check this out. So as you can see, a lot of people like to hang out here because you get to sit on the side of the ship. So if you take a look, there right down there is basically the ocean, so you can look straight down. Like I was telling you, this is a good place to hang out, have a drink, read a book, and even have dinner. is the only indoor closed area of the ship. It does have a pool and spa cafe. Let me show you this. I gotta talk a little bit quieter here, because it's nice and quiet. This entire area is temperature controlled. There are 2 hot tubs. There's a hot tub right there, and then there's one over there. This is the saltwater pool in the middle. And as you can see, this entire area is enclosed and temperature controlled. There are some windows, really nice comfortable loungers in here. Lots of towels. As you can see, it's pretty serene and quiet in here. Now in the corner, over here is Spa Cafe. Of course, right now they're closed, but they're normally open for lunch on sea days. But right here is where you can have a lot of healthy options. There are juices here, there are muffins, there's breakfast and lunch. And again, it has a healthy twist to it. If you continue moving, this way is the spa and the gym. And here's the fitness center in the beautiful Celebrity Apex. Here's a really nice location right in the front of the ship, so you can check out some really nice views. It's quite a large area. There's a lot of machines here. A lot of really nice stuff about the gym over here. You have your fresh towels right here, and this is a cooled, or I should say chilled towel, if you want to use it. Of course, we have drinks right here, so let's grab one. So this is where you can sign up for some classes. Take a look. There are a whole bunch of sign-up sheets for all kinds of different programs. And that is the fitness center on the Celebrity Apex. If you come out of the fitness center and walk all the way down, you can get to the spa. So as you can see, this is the spa area. You can get your hair cut right here. Take a look, there's a barber shop right over here. A ton of other rooms, and then if you keep walking all the way down, that's the sea thermal suite, which requires a pass. I actually have a video about that, so if you want to see it, I'll link it for you above. Hello. Hello. How are you?
Fabulous. How are you?
Fantastic. So finally, we made it up here. If you remember, that's the Apex sign. The Rooftop Garden, the grill, Sunset Bar, all the stuff is over there in the aft of the ship. But if you make it up here to deck 15, if you remember, right, this is the rising walking track from deck 14 to 15. Here's a hot tub, a little area to hang out and do some sunbathing. And then finally, if you make it all the way up here, this is the retreat sun deck. This area is basically locked to all of the guests unless you have access to the retreat, to a suite. It's locked with a key card. You're going to need to access that. We'll go in, but let me show you the other side really quick. So if you take the walking track all the way to the other side of the ship, there's another entrance, and we'll go in that way. So I'm going to walk you around the sun deck area. I need to be a little quiet, so I won't be very loud. I don't want to disturb any of the guests. But as you can see, a ton of loungers over here. There are places where you can hide from the sun if you want. You can come sit down and enjoy a nice cocktail. Of the outside area right here, as you can see, there are plenty of chairs. So all of these areas, again, for you to use if you wanted to. They're a little bit shaded, so you can get out of the sun if you wanted to, versus being in the pool. But if you take this straight down, you get to the pool area. Hello, good sir. How are you? How's everything?
Amazing. Everything is all right. What about you? How's the course is going on?
Amazing. Everything is really good. You guys are absolutely fantastic.
Thank you so much.
Give you a little more light. So this is the main area, the pool area over here. As you notice, a ton more loungers, places for you to suntan, hang out. You really don't have to kind of fight for a chair or anything over here. Then you have a hot tub right here and a small little pool area. I'll show you that in a second too. But again, more loungers, all free for you to take if you want. Ton of places to chill out and enjoy the view. Look at this beautiful view right here. Really nice. So I'd say there's probably like 200-300 loungers here at least. And if you notice these right here, are not like your regular loungers. They're nicer. They're a bit more upgraded. Squishy. And that right there is the pool area. So there's a hot tub. There are 2 showers on both sides. A small little pool right here. And if you notice, let's go check out these chairs right here. Check out these chairs, they're floaters. And they're suspended right from the top over there. Another thing that's really cool over here, notice there's a cafe. This is the bar where you can order yourself anything you want to drink, as well as have food. Let's take a look at the menu right here. Let me widen this out for you. So you can order from this menu. So you can have any of this stuff right here if you like, as well as any drink. The sun deck is a really nice place. It's located in the front of the ship. Nice and breezy up here. The views are fantastic, and you don't have to fight for a chair. Again, this, of course, is exclusive to only retreat guests. But let's check out the other way over here, and I'll show you what's happening this way. So if you take this, cut across and go down, so refreshing here. But if you take this stairs down, you'll get to a balcony. So let's get down there. Hello, good sir. Good morning. How are you?
Sir, how are you?
Fantastic.
That's very reasonable. And he encouraged It's great. But that's not a vacation. It is go-kart, really? It is go-kart.
So whenever you step inside of the retreat lounge, you'll notice there are tons of seats available over here, as well as the food area. This is normally where they have morning, evening bites, and afternoon tea. A ton of really good food. I'll snap to some B-roll of that right now so you can see what that looks like. There's a little area to wash your hands, as well as some towels. And again, a ton of different seating. But if you continue walking, this right here contains a ton of different drinks that you can have, all available and for free, of course, for you. You just come in here and grab them if you want. There's soda, there's water, there's Pellegrino, there's carbonated water, a bunch of stuff nice and cool for you. This is the main entrance to the retreat. From inside of the ship, you would come in this way, scan your card right over there, and then walk right in. This is the main statue. So when you come in, you see this. Comfortable chairs. And that, of course, leads you to the outside. Remember, we were out there looking at the balcony. I spin you around. If you continue walking, this right here, we have tea, we have coffee, we have a whole bunch of water, and some more drinks right over here. Again, all available to you for free. That's where the bathrooms are. And this right here is the retreat bar. Again, all included. You can basically have any drink you want. You can even talk to the bartender and have them stock your favorite drink, even if they don't have it. So this is available, I believe, from morning until midnight. And the lounge is basically open all of the time. This is normally where the retreat host sits, so they can answer any of your questions, any problems, reservations, basically anything you need. You can have it taken care of right here. Let me walk you around.
And I'm glad I got this one. Thank you. Yes, we are. Thank you.
We're gonna go to deck 5. If you notice on top here, we're currently on deck 15. I'm gonna go all the way down to 5 and start over there. I wanted to start showing you the inside of the ship. If you notice, most of the inside stuff starts at deck 5, 4, 3, and then some at deck 2.
Deck 5.
So you hear that? There's a party going on over here. So that's why I kind of wanted to start with this side, because then you can check out all of the people on the Prima right next to us. And here we are on the other side. This is the starboard side of the vessel. As you can see, we've got a whole bunch of boats coming back from excursions, which is pretty cool. If you look over this way, see those two ships in the distance over there? That's the Ascent and the Icon. Way over there. I wish I was able to see it a little bit closer, but we're docked at a different port in Mexico. This is the downtown port, and they're over there at the normal cruise port. But anyway, so starboard side, as you can see, beautiful ocean. Color of the water is really nice. So, if we're gonna start in the front of the beautiful Celebrity Apex on deck 5 and start walking this way, you'll see there's an art gallery right here. This is where you can buy a whole bunch of art if you want. And on the right hand side, this is the club, which I believe is also closed right now for some preparations. Let's go check it out. They usually have shows here. But this right here is a multi-venue type of a place. There are 2 floors, so we're currently on the upper deck. Notice there's tons of seating, really nice comfortable couches, little places for you to hang out and have a drink. And if you look at the first floor, we'll go down there of course, there's a stage here. On this stage there are a variety of different events that happen. Sometimes there are game shows, other times they have production shows. This place is used for a lot of different things. There's a bar down there, I'll show you. So this place can be accessed both from deck 5, which we're currently on, and deck 4, which we're going to. Let's go check it out. Gonna walk down these stairs. Looks like they're gonna have a golf challenge today. But check it out. I'll give you a little spin. This is a really nice place to actually watch a production show, because like where we're standing right now is where the show happens. If you're an entertainer, this is what you can see, right? They also put a bunch of seats right here as well for people to sit. But if you notice, right, you can come over right over here and sit. Like there's chairs right over there, right? So you can sit literally right in front. It's a really nice place if you into the interactive shows, because the dancers, the singers and etc. come right up to you. So if you're watching the show, they'll come right up to you and sing right over here. And sometimes they even use these tables as props. So it's a cool place. So this is where you can grab a drink. Again, a lot of really comfortable seats. At night, of course, this turns into a club if you wanted to, there's a DJ out there, right? You see him way up there. There's a DJ. They play music, drinks, etc. So during the day, like I said, game shows, sometimes production shows, and then a club at night. This is an entrance from deck 4, but we're gonna check that out later. Let's go back to deck 5. So this right here is the art gallery. They have a bunch of art auctions. I believe they're on deck 3, but this is where they display all of the art, the statues, and etc. So when you walk out of the theater, you can check it out. This is a very nice area to get some seafood, to get lobster, to get crab, clams, all of that stuff. The kitchen is right here, where this is where they prep it. And this is what some of the tables look like. Very light. Really nice and beautiful. A lot of different types of seating. There's some bar seats right here. You get your regular traditional tables right over here. So this is Raw on 5. They have good sushi too, by the way, if you're into that. If you walk out of Raw on 5 and continue on deck 5, you're gonna come to the Grand Plaza. I'll show you that in more detail to give you a quick little overview. This is what the Grand Plaza looks like. Remember, it spans multiple decks, right? So that is deck 3, that's deck 4, and this is deck 5, the one that we're on. The Martini Bar is right over here. Let me zoom in a little bit for you. That right there is a Martini Bar, where of course you can get yourself a drink. They have chandelier shows, because notice this whole thing right here is a massive chandelier that lights up into different colors, animations, and so on. Between 6 p.m. and then 10 p.m. every night, there's a chandelier show right here, along with the bartender show down there. It's really cool, so make sure you don't miss that on your cruise. So right across from Raw on 5, on deck 5, is Finecut Steakhouse. Check out some vinos right here. Really nice setup. This is where you would check in for dinner. Let's walk in and check this out. Really nice restaurant. Basically, if you could think of a fancy steakhouse, check this out. If you want to watch the outside of the ship, you can either get this table right here, or they even have outside seating also. Looking out of deck 5. So a big private table if you have a big party. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is Finecut Steakhouse. So we're going to continue walking on deck 5. I'm going to show you the other side over here. Of course, that's the outside. But if you make a right here and push down towards the back of the ship, you'll notice there's a little shopping area over here with a whole bunch of shops. They're currently closed because we're docked in port. However, when we're not, they're open. And if you wanted to, you can get some shopping done over here. Like that right there is a Cartier store. Fancy watches. Hopefully I pronounced that right. So this right here would be, of course, elevators going up. But we're gonna take this other side through the walkway to Eden. Let me show you this. So this right here is Walkway to Eden. Every edge class series of ships has a different walkway to Eden. Some of them have trees, some of them have rocks. They're all very different. And of course, the Apex does not disappoint. Have a pretty cool looking walkway to Eden. When you come out here, this is like the restaurant area, the back of the ship. If you continue pushing that way, Eden is over there, and of course I'll show you that. But before we get there, I wanted to kind of stop over here first. A statue. And this area right over here will lead you right down to all of the main dining rooms. Remember, on the Edge class series of cruise ships, you do not have one main dining room, you have 4 of them. And these stairs, let me show you, lead you down. So there's some dining rooms there, there are some dining rooms on that side, and if you continue going down one more flight of stairs, there's 2 more dining rooms down there. We're gonna go check them out. I'll show you exactly what that looks like. But before we get there, we have a lot more stuff to do on deck 5. First and foremost, if you continue walking towards Eden, on the left-hand side over here, you'll find Blue. This right here is Blue. It's a restaurant that's exclusive to Aqua guests. So you have to book an Aqua room in order to be able to dine here every night. It's actually open for breakfast and dinner. In true fashion, of course, there are blue roses right here. That's kind of the decor of the restaurant, right? It's blue. Now, some people think it's healthy cuisine. I think it's actually a combination between cooking healthy as well as having a California-style kitchen. It's about the way they cook here, the sauces and etc., the preparation. They're lighter meals. I wouldn't say healthy. I would just say lighter fare. It's really fancy. I love it over here. So notice, we got the roses in the back of the chairs. And if you look at the way this is set up, right, the blue apron across, you have blue glasses, and even like the bread plates right over here, they have a blue rose on them. Let me give you a spin. Not a very big area. This isn't a huge dining room. It serves a small number of Aqua guests. But I love Blue. I actually have a review of it. If you want to know what Blue is all about, I ate here for an entire week on the beautiful Celebrity Beyond, and I have a video about it if you're interested. But yeah, there's 2 more tables right over here, tucked in. And that's what it looks like. It's really beautiful here. I love the decor of blue. Blue is my favorite color, so maybe I'm a little biased. Another thing too is you can look outside. It's not the best view because you have the lifeboats out there, but still, not bad. Really cool decor too. Check it out. These are all like different shades of blue. Oh, and let's go check out this. This wall looks like a rose too. Look at this. I gotta say, it's probably one of my favorite decors inside of the restaurants. I mean, Luminae is very nice. I'll show you. But blue Truly beautiful. And I love the entrance. It's so grand. Look at this. Now, if you continue walking and you go past Blue, you'll see Mont Blanc store on your left. And if you keep pushing, this is where you can get to Eden. The Garden of Eden. This is an amazing place. I'd say probably one of my favorite places. In the true fashion of Eden, right? This is all plant. Right? Because this is, remember, this is a Garden of Eden. So the entire decor is going to be, well, natural. Or nature-like, I should say. Every Eden restaurant and Eden space is a little bit different depending on the cruise ship that you're in. Whether it's the Beyond, the Sand Edge, or of course the Apex right here, they're all a little different, but at the same time, the theme is Garden of Eden. So look at the walls, right? You see there's vegetation everywhere. The chairs are like leaves. This bench right here, it's wooden. And this is a little swing. Could be a cool Instagram picture or video. Actually, don't know if you could swing on it. Well, you probably can, but maybe I won't try. Let's look at the sign here. Again, all vegetation. So if you look at this area right here, this is open. There's a lot of chairs and tables. That curtain right there closed today because it's Eden Cafe. Normally it's open during sea days for both breakfast and lunch. Today, of course, we're in port, so they're closed. But Eden is a multi-venue type of a place. So let me give you a little bit more. Make sure you got all the light you need. There we go. So what happens here? Well, during the day, there are a lot of games here. It's a cool place to just chill out and hang out. Remember, like I said, it's one of my favorite because it's located in the back of the vessel, right? If you look at these windows, that is the very back of the beautiful Celebrity Apex, and you're able to see the wake, you're able to see the beautiful ocean. This is a great place to just kind of unwind and hang out. There was a full bar right here, right? So you could grab a drink in the afternoon and just hang out. You could also come here at night and enjoy the show. Like, for example, you could sit at this bar if you want to, right, at this chair. If I turn you around, this is literally the stage. So the performances that are happening literally happen right here. So if you wanted to, you can get yourself any of these chairs, enjoy the show at night, just come here during the day and hang out, take a nap if you want. There are plenty of really comfortable chairs. It's just a great place. There's 3 levels. I'll show you all 3 of them. Let me just give you a spin so you have a little bit more of an idea of what we're working with here. So this is the bar. I'm standing in the middle of the stage. There are plenty of seats. Remember, Eden Cafe is out there in the back. So during sea days, you can grab yourself some food, come out here and enjoy a nice dinner, lunch, whatever, breakfast. Check out the designs of the chairs. They're flowers. Really beautiful. Of course, if you wanted to, there's a menu right here. You could come across the back over here. There's a little walkway that leads you to a couple of hidden areas. As you can see, there are tons of really cool seats over here. So if you wanted to get on the swing, grab a drink, let these things move. You can enjoy a nice little nap right here. Check it out. So that's the side of the vessel right there. That area, outside over here, is the outside seating area for Eden Cafe. So if you wanted to, whether you want to sit inside and have yourself some food, or come out here during lunch or breakfast, you can, if you want to, sit outside, enjoy a nice view. But again, if we continue moving up here, this area winds around, provides a lot more seating. And as you can see, views out of the back of the vessel. Look at all the ships lined up. Give you a little more light. There's a Carnival Sunrise, another Carnival ship behind that one, and there's a third one over there. I actually don't know what that is. But let's keep pushing up. Let me show you what all this looks like. People come here usually during the day, play games. A good place to play some cards right there if you wanted to. And there are tons of chairs set up right here if you wanted to watch the sail away. Really good place to do that. So this is what Eden looks like from over here. Like I was telling you, a place up top, middle right here where we were at. Remember that was the stage where I was spinning you around. But one other place over here that you may not know about is the Eden Restaurant. It's located on the lower deck. And basically it's probably one of the best places to eat dinner on any Celebrity cruise ship. I love Eden Restaurant. I'll take you down there and show you what that looks like. Which from here, as you can see, there's a lot of layers to Eden. That was the first floor. This is the second floor. And we're currently on the third floor. So basically at night, this place opens up and serves dinner. It's fantastic. I'm gonna have a whole video just showcasing all of the stuff that you need to know about Eden. So if you wanted to check it out, I'll link it for you above. But I wanted to show you some of the best views. So you can get one of these tables. Let me show you. Let's go down here. So check it out. You can grab one of these tables right here and check out the amazing view out of the back while you're eating dinner. Look how high it is. Be a nicely sized restaurant over here. And the other thing that's really cool about it is there's an open kitchen. So while you're eating dinner, you can of course check out the show. It's really cool. The whole idea of this restaurant is like it's a garden. So when they have these types of statues, kind of looks like the Amazon rainforest with actual flowers. There's grass growing everywhere. There are potted plants on top. Beautiful. And it's inspired by actually world cuisine. So there's all kinds of different food here. I can't say enough good things about it. You definitely want to check it out. And look, these are plants. And finally, walking down from deck 5, remember that was blue. And if you walk down these stairs, I was telling you that there are 4 main dining rooms. There are 2 right there. There's Cypress on one side and Cosmopolitan on the other side on deck 4. And there's 2 more on the lower deck, deck 3. But first, let's check out Cypress. Now this is, remember, 4 main dining rooms. They're all free. If you want to know more, I'll link a dining guide for you above so you can check it out. But basically, this is the Greek side of the house. This is a restaurant called Cypress. It's open for dinner every night. Now one thing you'll notice, each restaurant is themed after a different country and different cuisine. And of course, everything inside of the restaurant is different as well. So this right here has a Greek decor. If you go to Normandy, it's different. If you go to Cosmopolitan, it's also very different. It's Cosmo. There's a pretty cool piece of art right here. But again, also a restaurant that serves, actually, I believe breakfast is served here as well as some lunch and then dinner. This restaurant is New York themed, like American style cuisine. Notice, completely different decor. Different colors, different lights, different tablecloths, just different everything. If you continue walking down the steps, we're now deck 3. So deck 3 will be Tuscan, which is Italian, and Normandy, which is French. Again, all 4 of these main dining rooms are open for dinner to anyone for free. If you wanted breakfast and lunch, you'd have to go to Cosmopolitan. So first, let's check out Tuscan. Again, you'll notice a completely different decor, different tables, of course a different menu. And that's what Tuscan looks like. Like a compass. It's moving. You see it'll look all the way up. That's pretty cool. So like I was saying, if you walk across the other side of Tuscan, of course, there's Normandy. This is the French side of the house. Again, different decor, different menu. Even the music here is French. Back on deck 4, if you continue past the main dining rooms, you'll see the casino. And this is what it looks like. It's actually pretty large. It's kind of oddly shaped, to be honest with you. They're all pretty much the same on every Edge class series of ships. If I turn you this way, this is where the cashier will be. There are a ton of machines and tables, a whole bunch of table games here, slot machines. There's a bar. Let me show you what that looks like. And there are multiple different entrances into the casino. So, if you remember, we came in from that way. This is another entrance into the casino, and there are elevators over here. But if you continue walking this way, again, remember we're in port, so none of these things are operational. As soon as the ship leaves, you're able to play all these games, do the gambling, and etc. If you look this way, there is, see another entrance for the elevators, and this will bring you back out to the main part with some more shopping. I'll show you that in a second. I'll just take you around the other side of the casino. This also leads you to Craft Social in Grand Plaza, which I'll show you in a second as well. But that, ladies and gentlemen, is what the casino looks like. And that right there is the table game area. And plenty of places to do some slot machines and so on. This is a pretty big casino. So remember, we came right from over there, Cypress Dining Room, right? That was the whole restaurant hub. This was the casino, if you remember. We were hanging out right here at the casino. If you continue walking, right here, there's a fancy jewelry shop. Actually, several jewelry shops. They'll lead you to the Grand Plaza. Like I was telling you before, the central hub of the ship. It's multi-leveled, actually 3 levels, from deck 3, 4, and 5. We saw it from deck 5. Now we're going to check it out from deck 4. So if you walk out of the Grand Plaza, right over here, Café Bacio. Bacio is on your right. And this right here is the main Grand Plaza. If you remember, that's Finecut Steakhouse right over here. We were hanging out over there. The mid-level is the Grand Bistro, and then Café Bacio on the right-hand side. So this main area has a place for a band right over here. Plenty of seating, as you can see. And right over there is the Martini Bar. Every night the bartenders do a bunch of tricks. Great place to hang out and check out the chandelier show. Like I was saying, 6 and 10 p.m. every night, the chandelier lights up. Currently it's pretty quiet. Like I said, most people are still hanging out at port. So every Edge ship has a different statue right here. On the apex we have the world made out of diamonds. If we continue this way and walk straight, you'll see tons of seating right over here, leading you to Café Bacio. This is where you can get a tea, coffee, a whole bunch of desserts. The tea and the coffee cost money, while the desserts are free. So, let's see what we got today. So it looks like a matcha cake, blueberry tart right here. This is a pastry of the day. And that's the lemon tartlet, a chocolate tartlet. Ooh, a pistachio eclair right here. That looks good. This is chocolate brownie. A Victoria cake. This is a sugar-free pastry right here. And then we got a bunch of cookies, macaroons. That looks like matcha pound cake right over there.
Are you going now there? I will show you.
And that looks like a special of the day muffin.
Okay.
Very interesting.
At this side, after the elevator.
Any drinks?
Not yet, but I will be back.
Okay.
For sure. I appreciate you. You're Nick, right?
Of course.
At that
There's your...
side.
There you go.
Fourth side.
So that
But below
is Café Bacio. Like I said, a really nice place. You can get coffees, teas. You can see lots of different pastries right here. And then come and enjoy your day and hang out right over here. Now, if we're going to walk across deck 4, we're going to get to one of my favorite restaurants as well for both lunch and dinner. So for lunch, this place is called the Grand Bistro, while for dinner, it becomes La Petite Chef. For lunch, you can get a lot of really delicious things. I've covered this restaurant before in many of my other videos, but I wanted to give you a preview right here. So that, let's see, we got croissants here. Let's see what we got. That looks amazing. Delicious. Look at that chocolate croissant. I think one of them was a Nutella croissant too. That looks really good. There are some madeleines right here. A bunch of different stuff. And also they have French pressed coffees. Very nice. Really good place. Probably have a cup of coffee. So again, this is La Grand Bistro. So during the day, let me give you a better view here. So during the day, this place is La Grand Bistro. It's I think it's like $35 for lunch. To be honest with you, probably one of the best values when it comes to specialty dining. You get a lot of really good food for lunch over here for $35. And then for dinner, it becomes a La Petite Chef. So this entire restaurant kind of changes and becomes a whole different restaurant. And again, if you need to know more, I'll link some videos for you up top so you can get a little bit more information. But as we go down, right over here, we have Craft Social. So a really nice place to check out a game, have a couple of drinks. I believe they also have their own food here. So let's see what's on the menu. Nice and relaxing in here. And again, during game days, it's a really great place to watch some sports events, have a drink, and hang out. So if you continue past Café Bacio, which is right over here, if you keep going, we have the photo gallery. So if you were to take pictures on your cruise ship, they would end up right here. If you continue walking, on the left-hand side, you'll see the future cruise office. On the right-hand side, you'll see shore excursions. So that's self-explanatory. And if we keep walking, there's some shopping, as well as the theater. So let's go check it out. Remember, we did see the club, right? This is the entrance on deck 4. There's some more shopping right here. It would be open during sea days. And this is the entrance to the theater on deck 4. You hear that? So they're practicing right now for tonight's show. We're not supposed to be filming, so we're not going to bother them, but that's what the crew is doing. Sounds awesome. You hear that? I think that's seal. Pretty good note. Alright. So this is deck 4. There's also a meeting place, which is like where you can basically book some space if you wanted to have a meeting. I believe it's down this way. That's kind of boring, so there's not much going on over there. So finally we made it to deck 3 of the Grand Plaza. Notice we're all the way at the bottom over here. Here's the bar, and there's a ton more seating as always, right? There's lots of places to sit for 2s, 4s. There's even some bigger tables over there that fit like up to 8 people. It reminds me of like a Miami style type of bar where the bartenders will actually do a whole bunch of tricks. Usually it happens at night. They even have a bartender show. So right past the Grand Plaza over here, if you continue walking, you'll find guest relations. So that's the basement right here. As you can see, there are activities for your kids. This is Camp at Sea. So normally it's open, but obviously currently we're closed. And last but not least, hello, how are you?
I've seen you on YouTube.
You have?
Yeah.
Well, here I
Yeah.
am. I'm Tom.
Yeah, Tom.
Nice to meet you.
Congratulations on your much success.
I appreciate that.
Yeah,
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
absolutely. Especially your food critics.
So this right here is lowest deck, deck 2, destination gateway, and this is what you would see when you're coming back onto the ship from tendering. As you can see, that's the washing station. And then when you walk into the buffet, you have scoops. That's ice cream. Free, by the way, for everybody. And we got the second Café Bacio. Take a look at the desserts. Everyone's taking pictures. Let's go find out what's happening over here. Look at that. Fresh pizza being made. Smells delicious. Good morning. How are you? Oh, wow. Look at that. Preparing for the pizza. I'll have to try it later. At the buffet, you can get yourself a seat and come outside. It's a really nice area to enjoy beautiful views. It's a little windy out there, so I don't want to take you out right now. But if you notice, you can grab your food, come outside over here, and enjoy the beautiful view. But today, ladies and gentlemen, we've checked out the beautiful Celebrity Apex all the way from the top, from the retreat sun deck, all the way down to the destination gateway. No area was unturned. I showed you everything. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. Remember, if you want to know more about the Apex, room tours, dining tours, review of Luminae, or more explanation about the retreat benefits, all of the rest of the videos will be linked for you above, so just click on them and check them out. Remember to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on my latest content, because I got a lot more planned. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.